Zach Noe Towers.
Geo Scar. Hi.
Hi.
So, I love that you exist. You are a creator.
Yes.
You do porn.
Correct.
You're also a cutie patootie.
Sure.
I have yet to see any of your work.
Supposedly.
What?
According to you.
You could hook me up to a polygraph. I haven't intentionally because we're friends. And like I told you this on a hike, I was like, I won't look away when it invariably comes across my desk.
Right.
But I only know you as this like really sweet, kind of a little shy
Yes.
introvert, but is your persona when you're acting or performing like much more like on your knees?
Yeah, it's kind of the polar opposite. I've always felt more comfortable in front of the camera by putting on a facade.
Sure.
So I do definitely put on this act of like big, tough, dumb top, which I'm not, as you know.
Well, but I mean, you are some of those things, I'm sure.
Yes, in the bedroom, yes.
Even now, like, first of all, I'm blushing because it's so fun to talk to you about this. But okay, let's go back to the beginning of your life.
Oof, way back.
Way back. If you can remember all 24 years ago, you're so young. Okay, do you remember the first thing that made you like horny or like aware of sex?
Yes. I remember the first like wet dream that I had.
Really? Was that the first time you had an orgasm?
No, I didn't really know what was going on. I just remember being like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Because I'd never felt that way before. I definitely wasn't orgasming yet at that point. I must have been like 7 years old.
Okay.
But I remember I woke up in the middle of the night and was like, whoa, what the fuck did I just like dream about? Like that's wild. And the dream, I wasn't like part of the dream because I don't think I understood how to be part of that yet.
Sure.
But in the dream, there was this woman who was at home in her bed, and then a robber broke in, like a masked man, and then
This is the whole ass plot.
Yeah, and she like fought him off and like tied him up to the bed and like undressed him down to his underwear, and that's like as far as it got.
And you came.
Well, I don't know if I came, but I remember that. I guess now looking back, I know that I was like very turned on. And I guess I was probably the woman in this situation, but I couldn't like actually process the idea of me as a man, like doing something in the bedroom with another man.
Totally.
So that's why I think I pictured this woman in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you just got him down to his underwear, probably because you didn't have like an image of what is underneath the underwear.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck goes on in the bedroom. I was just like, I guess I know they get naked. That's
Wait,
as far as
this
my
is
brain
so
could
funny
go.
too, because like you said in your character that you portray and a little bit of your real life, there's like this dom thing or this like takes control thing.
Yes.
So like obviously tying that man up is like the beginning of that.
Right.
I wonder, that's so interesting. Can you think of a time where you saw that in day-to-day life that made you like, oh, I'm gonna tie a bitch up?
I remember being turned on by the Home Alone movies.
Oh my God.
The idea of like hurting like men who were much older than me.
Oh my gosh.
Which
You
is
saw
kind of my
yourself
brand now. Yeah.
in Kevin
hurting
McAllister.
older men.
I love the idea, again, because I haven't watched your videos of them being like booby trap videos where like a man walks into a room and gets hit by a paint can and then you like strip him down.
I like this idea.
You
I
should.
should do that.
Wait, have you ever done studio porn?
No, I never have, and I never plan on doing it. Never say never, I guess, but...
Do you ever do scenes that are like scripted? Like where there's like a role play going on?
No.
Do you not like that?
No. that I can remember only once did I like walk into a scene and this dude was like, oh, like I kind of want to do this thing. And I was, I had just started recently shooting. So I kind of took his lead and went along with it. And he wanted me to like put on a VR set.
Oh. And pretend like you were like playing a game.
Yeah.
And then he came in and like,
oh, who's touching my dick? Whoa, this game is so crazy.
So real. It feels, that's so funny.
I hated it.
You did?
I hated it. I guess I am performing a lot of the time when I film, but this felt more like full on acting, and I was so uncomfortable.
Did the scene play out, or did you stop it? Or did you get to take the VR at some point?
I gave up. I took the VR off within like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to act in general? Or no?
I'd be down to act. I just never have really, other than like a little tiny play I did at some point in middle school.
Okay.
So I don't know that I can. I'd love to try. But I think it would have to be like me playing me.
Sure.
I don't think there's any world in which I can like pretend to be somebody that I'm not.
Well, okay, if you do start doing scripted porn,
Yes.
please let me play a non-sexual role. Like the person that you're cheating on. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey babe, we gotta leave.
Do love that porn. Like the whole like, fucking under the desk at the dinner table.
Or behind the fridge.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a lot of good ones.
Okay, so as a kid,
Yes.
you had the fantasies of like taking control of men.
Correct.
Do you remember your first like orgasm when you were awake?
I hit puberty very late.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was, all of my, friends were like growing and I was so small. There's like so many middle school pictures of me out there, just 2 heads smaller than everyone.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I went through puberty like at 15.
What?
Yeah. And
your parents are probably giving up hope.
Yeah.
They're like, we've got a little person.
Everyone had, yeah. But so all of my friends were jerking off way before I was. And I felt, like I should be jerking off because everybody around me was. So I remember that I was like trying to for a long time before I really could.
Yeah.
And I was like having orgasms, but I like couldn't come yet.
Sure. Shooting blanks.
Yeah. Just shooting blanks
Did it
all
feel
around
good?
town. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the feeling, and then I remember the first time that like I actually didn't shoot a blank, and I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy!" But yeah, I guess throughout that whole process, I was definitely jerking off to straight porn because I was still very much in that mindset.
Have you always like in your head been attracted to guys?
Yes, probably yes.
Okay.
As my dream suggests.
Yeah.
But I wasn't allowing myself to like be consciously aware of it. It was just subconscious.
And you said you knew all the guys you were hanging out with were jerking off.
Yes.
So were people like talking about sex? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Not about sex, but about jerking off,
yeah.
yes.
Did they do, my experience in high school was that like I heard of straight guys like jerking off together, but I was never like invited to that party.
I was never invited to that party either.
Damn.
I remember in 6th grade, I had a sleepover and I woke up in the middle of the night to 2 of my friends like watching porn together. And I got really pissed. I like screamed at them.
You're like, I want to watch porn and jerk off together.
No,
Wait, was
I
it your
like,
place?
offended. Yes.
Well,
at my parents'
ew.
place. Yeah, I was like, how, this is my parents' home. Like, how could you do such a thing? And yeah, I got really mad and made them stop.
Cut to
And I don't
you.
know if they were jerking off, but like,
Were they watching like, God, this is our age difference. Were they watching on like a phone?
laptop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But on the Wi-Fi? On your parents'
Yeah.
Wi-Fi? Wow.
Yeah, they must have been on it.
What was the vibe of sex in your household? Did your parents ever talk about sex?
Nope.
Oh,
Never.
it was like, are you guys Catholic?
No.
Okay.
I was baptized and that's as far as it got. And it was just for my grandparents.
In
my
what
parents,
church?
Catholic.
Okay, yeah.
But my parents have never practiced.
That's kind of me too.
Um,
Like my dad would go, and I had to go with him, but like it was just like let's check it off the to-do list
Right.
and get out.
very that.
But your parents didn't talk about sex?
Yeah, they didn't talk about it. My mom, when I got an STD for the first time, I got like throat gonorrhea in like the first summer when came back home from college. Yeah. When I got throat gonorrhea, she like tried to have a conversation with me about protection, and she was like,
about being a dirty
why are
slut.
you not using protection? Yeah, you dirty fucking slut, sucking dick around town. And I got really pissed at her because I was like, first of all, who sucks dick with fucking a dental dam or a condom on? That's ew, the fuck? You're just sucking on plastic. And second of all, it's a little too fucking late to have a sex talk with me, Mom, because you've never even acknowledged that sex exists until now. So
you should have been like, oh, like you haven't gotten throat gonorrhea, Mom. What are you, a prude?
Honestly, she kind of is.
She's a prude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at least at a parent's age, they probably prudify a little bit. Do you think that your dad is the only person she's been with?
I know she had one like boyfriend before my dad, but they met when she was 17.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, you know, even now I'm going through a breakup and she's like trying to talk me through it. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck do you know?
That's so funny you said the condom thing too, because when I was sexually active back in the 1930s,
Right.
as a teenager, I would go to like the clinic or whatever, and they would ask those questions, and I don't think they ask as many now, but it's like how many times have you engaged in oral sex, and it's like what percentage of the time with condom, and I always be like 10, lie,
yeah,
like I don't think I've ever had a condom in my mouth.
No,
because that's crazy.
It's insane. I mean, condoms in general are insane. If somebody like came
have
over
you ever
right
worn
now,
a condom?
I have.
Okay,
Yes. I used to jerk off into condoms.
that's like a phase thing.
Yeah.
I swear that's a thing every guy does. I think because they think it might be easier cleanup too.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, it was just uncomfortable.
Sure.
You know, especially to find someone that's my size. It's a pain.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to plug, get people to go
Your
subscribe.
big
somehow.
old dingling.
Hey.
Again, this is why I'm aware. Obviously, we've been on hikes, and you have like a dick outline that like makes hikers like break their neck. They're like, I'll walk with Geo up Runyon Canyon, and I'll watch other people watch him because I'm so safe. I'm invisible when I'm standing next to Geo. Like even yesterday, this guy who was in front of us, they were walking in front of us, and at the end of the hike, they turned around and they go, I just have to say, you're gorgeous, like stunning.
I think they were talking to you.
Shut
And then they threw me in the mix.
Shut. No. And then he looks at me and goes, you too. And I was like, go, just keep walking. And then when we had parted ways, he turns around and he goes, you really do have nice skin. I was like, go away. But Geo, obviously, and you must be known in the adult world as having like a big dick.
Yeah, that's kind of why I ended up being put in the box that I was. Nobody wants to see me do anything with my holes.
But what does Geo want? What does 7-year-old violent Geo want?
I get my fill literally on my off time. If I'm working, then I give the people what they want.
But in a perfect world, say like there was no... Okay, actually this is the bigger question. Do you feel like you would lose fans or followers if you were more verse? Like, do they want the fantasy of like this like Dom... Don't gargle my balls, bitch,
Ew, not gargle my balls.
I mean, I say that with love.
Yeah.
With love. Sent from my iPhone with love. But you know what I mean? If you were like, like my hole, they'd be like, unsubscribe.
I don't think I would lose them. I do post bottoming videos, rarely, but occasionally.
Like Christmas.
Yes. Once or twice a year. I've never had somebody comment or reach out being like, I don't want to see this, but they do get less engagement.
Interesting.
So I just stick to what I know works. And I think that, I'm creating this persona, I'm creating this fantasy. So by breaking out of that, I could see how it would turn
it shatters the fantasy a little bit. Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe you're supposed to be part of the change. Maybe straight guys will see this mask dom top get its ass ate and be like, I should do that.
Oh, I love getting my ass ate.
Oh, okay,
In like
good.
a dumb way, you know?
No, you said dumb.
A little bit of both.
Wait, how do you get your ass ate in a dumb way? Like lick my
Sit on their
fucking
face
hole?
till they suffocate and pass out.
Oh my God, not having a paramedic on hand when you're shooting a scene.
I should.
You should
I
get
really
those
should.
paddles. Like,
Yeah.
you kill someone with your asshole.
Oof. Yeah, no.
Clear.
I would try to use them for, I don't know, something else, and it would not go well.
Are you that horny that you would zap your dick with paddles?
I hadn't thought of it until you brought up paddles, and now I'm thinking like, ooh, what would that do?
Wait, I kind of want to put a pin in that. Like, the not the craziest, but like the most interesting accessories you've brought into the bedroom. But on keeping a timeline, you had your first orgasm. Oh, that was like real when you were finally started to shoot like man juice,
Right.
As scientists
Boy
would
juice
say.
at the time, but yes.
Yes. Do you remember your first sexual experience with another person?
Yes, I do. My first sexual, women have never been a part of my story.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You seem like the type who would have like, wrestled your way through a bunch of heterosexual experiences.
I would have if I didn't hit puberty at like 15 and 16.
Oh, you dodged a bullet.
I guess. Yeah.
Were you
Yeah,
just
I
like a
probably did.
bestie to
Yes.
girls? Okay.
Yeah, very early on, I was like, oh, the boys are starting to not like me because, I'm a fag.
That was like the undertone.
Yeah.
But you didn't say it because you said you wouldn't allow yourself to think that way.
Right. Yeah.
So you're just like, I just like girls.
Yeah.
Don't you like girls?
I vividly remember in 8th grade that like one friend that I used to have started like kind of pushing me away, and I was like, okay,
Boy
you know
or
what?
girl?
Boy. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go become best friends with the girl that I know you have a crush on to make you jealous and wish you were still my friend so that you could hang out with her. So then I became best friends with her, and everybody was friends with her because she was like the hot popular girl. So I just became that guy who was besties with all of the hot popular girls.
And what happened with that boy?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He moved schools and I never saw him again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or you kidnapped him and murdered him.
Yeah. We'll never know.
He changed schools.
Right.
Did you ever... Okay, so you dodged... That sounds so bad. You didn't have any sexual experiences with girls.
Correct.
And you're in high school. 15 is like sophomore year, I think. And you...
Not for me. I'm a December baby. So yeah, like junior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go through puberty with only half of high school to go.
Mm-hmm.
When's your first sexual experience with another person?
The summer after I graduated high school before I started college.
And who is it with?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Just a random man.
Oh, wait.
I like met in the street.
Can you tell us about it? Or if you don't want to, you don't have to either.
No, I can. It was my first day. I was on my like senior trip with 7 friends in Ibiza, and it was my first day there. And we decided to go look for the nearest beach. I decided that I was going to go off on my own because they all wanted to go one way, and I said no. I think it's this way because I'm always
Still
right.
stubborn.
Yes.
Okay, right, stubborn.
And I was right, and I found a little beach, and it was super tiny, and you had to like climb down this cliff, and it was all nudist. So I got naked and I hung out there, and then I was like, all right, like let me go find my friends and tell them. So as I was leaving the beach, this man cruised me, which I didn't know that word until years and years later, but this man just stared at me as I was like walking away from the beach. And
Were
I
you
was
still
like,
naked?
No.
Had he
I
seen
wasn't.
you naked?
I don't think so, because he was just walking onto the beach. But yeah, he stared, and I was like, why is he staring? Why do I like it?
Yeah, you liked it a lot.
And I stared back, and I got nervous, so I just kept walking. And then I turned around, and he was still staring at me. And at that point, he started following me. And we played that game for a solid 15 minutes of like
Look,
me walking away,
look.
then checking, he's still following me, and then I get nervous and continue walking away, and I was running away from him, but like
Is
at
he
a
bigger or
speed
smaller than you?
He's like a probably, if I had to guess, 37-year-old, like big He's
Oh.
bigger than me. I mean, at this point, I'm like a little tiny
You're a
17-year-old
with
twink.
a big dingling.
Yeah.
Wait, you're 17 after high school?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy is stalking you.
Yeah.
Are you giving him any sort of reason to keep following, or are you kind of scared at this point?
I'm both. I mean, I'm scared, but I also keep turning around to make sure
Yeah.
he's following me because I like kind of want him to follow me.
Yeah, you do.
And eventually I let him catch up to me. We make out for like 30 seconds and then he's like, you want to go somewhere else?
Were you like shaking?
Yes.
You were.
I remember. I was
Of
physically
course.
shaking the entire time.
And you're trying to be cool.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't remember trying to be cool. I just remember like freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because, I was kissing a man and I was,
Was he
going to
cute?
go to hell.
Sorry, did we say this? Yeah. Did you say go to hell?
Yeah.
Okay, that baptism in the Catholic Church still managed to do like a number on you. Wait, did you really think you were going to hell?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so you didn't have any problem with homosexuality. You just were like, it's not for me.
Yeah, my problem was just like not being able to picture being a gay man in a world where I didn't know any gay men and being gay wasn't normalized. So I was like, well, I want a family and kids, so that
was
doesn't
gonna
feel like
say,
an option.
That was part of the fantasy that you're like, oh, I want family and kids
Yes.
and house.
Yes.
Okay, so you go to a second location.
We go into the woods and then we like sucked each other off and yeah, that was my first sexual experience.
And you loved it.
Yeah,
You did.
I fucking loved it.
And then did you like skip back to your friends?
Yeah, I remember I was very excited. But I didn't tell anybody because I still wasn't out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, are those people still in your life?
Out of those 7, I would say 2 are.
And they know you're gay?
Yes, very much so. I went to college with one of them. So he got to see, we were roommates my freshman year.
Oh,
so
he got to see a lot.
the whole like transition from like straight boy the day I came in to like full on.
Pass around party bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I had no problem. I thought, I had the impression that when you go to college, you fuck in front of people because you have roommates. So I never like really had a line or a boundary.
Yeah.
I would just like be somewhere and start fucking on the couch. And then people would tell me like, hey, that made me very uncomfortable.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, oh, well, that sounds like a you problem.
Geo!
Eventually I learned my lesson.
Wait, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Also, you do strike me as kind of like Burning Man vibe, if that makes sense, where you're like,
No.
no?
Burning Man.
Yeah.
How?
Oh, well, they have sex in front of people.
Oh, yes.
It's like very like bohemian, very kind of like, because again, like you just spent time on a farm. I can also picture you there, like shirtless, like just like calloused hands, breaking a chicken's neck,
oh, yeah.
but eating, like a raw egg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right
So
up my alley.
I used to be like, yeah, look, we're making love, like join in, friends. Okay, so you go to college, you quickly come out
Yes. Very quickly.
and talk to us about sex in college. Did you do it a lot?
Yeah, I went, from 0 to 100 immediately. I was, very hypersexual. I still wasn't even like considering the possibility of dating men. I still was like,
Oh, that's fascinating. So you still thought you'd marry a girl?
yes, I still had crushes on women in my like classes my freshman year. I asked out a few of them and went on some dates with women. I couldn't possibly picture being with a man in a relationship. I wanted to fuck them 24/7, but I definitely did not want to date them. As soon as I would like fuck somebody a few times and they would like suggest anything
Like-
more than sex, I'd be like, ew,
Gay. Did you ever spend the night or cuddle or like just make out? Or was it about like,
Yeah, I mean, I was still a drunk, so I definitely passed out on random
okay,
men's
a little
couches.
different, but you never like hung out like, come over and watch a movie?
I started to slowly.
Okay.
But again, as soon as it would be more than just hanging out and they would suggest like, oh, I like you, I'd be like, oh, I can't relate.
Whoa. Did
I'd
part of
move
you
on.
like them though, or no? Were you really convincing yourself that like
Looking
men
back,
were not an
if
option?
if I had those experiences now, looking back, yeah, I would have probably liked them, but I wasn't giving myself that opportunity.
And then were you using apps in college? What part? You went to
Yes.
school in Boston?
I went to school in Boston.
You used apps?
Yep.
Did you cruise more guys there? Has cruising been part of... Okay, so cruising was the first thing you ever did.
Yes.
Is it still like infused in your mind as like a really hot thing?
Yes. I love cruising. I'm trying to wean off of it.
Sure.
Because it's gotten me in trouble a few times now. And, you know, I don't need that.
Totally. You're playing with fire. Like,
Yes.
it's high risk, high reward. Because
Yes.
it's like... And I've said this before, like, I don't like getting caught. I don't like the idea of getting caught. But, like, okay, even last night I was at a soccer game. Mm-hmm. Can you believe that?
I know. I saw that.
Can you believe that? And this guy, like, I was walking and this guy and girl were in line for a beer and he looked at me and he looked back and he was like staring at me, like
Yeah.
in at my eyes. And he looked like he could have been gay, but he was with like a girl that matched him as like a girlfriend boyfriend thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I passed and we both looked at each other again. I was like, electricity. And I was just like, of all places.
Wow.
And maybe he just was like, gay guy, gay guy, gay guy, gay guy. Like, but, or maybe he was gay.
Yeah, he looked a little too many times, if you ask me.
I think so
to just
too.
be judging.
But then at one point, don't you start looking because they keep looking? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, wait, why do they keep looking at me?
But I've had that look, and you can tell when it's a look
I
of
think
disgust.
so too.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
But what I will say is like, yes, like it was so hot, like, oh my God, like I'm attracted to this person.
Mm-hmm.
But like the follow through of like going into a stall at a soccer game and then
Sounds
like,
hot.
but again, like someone pounding on the door, like, what the fuck are you doing in there? You know what I mean? You're still
needed
turned on.
Yeah.
He's helping me get my contact out of my butthole.
Yes. There's so many excuses you could come up
Okay,
with.
so cruising is still a part of your thing. Oh, did you cruise in college?
I didn't really understand what cruising was. I didn't understand that it was like a sport that you could just go out and do it when
There
you
were
chose
grounds.
to. Right. I just thought it kind of happened if you were in the right place at the right time.
Both things are true.
Yeah. And so, no, I don't really remember cruising in college. It was a thing once I graduated college. In college, I was mostly doing the apps.
And drinking.
And drinking and partying. So there was always, you know,
You'd
drunk
go to the
boys.
bar, you'd see like the cluster of like gay guys or like the guy with all the girls. And then you like make did you like get physical with guys in a public space like that?
Yeah.
Like
As-
a bar or a club?
Yeah, as I had mentioned, no issue getting frisky in public ever.
That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
You were like oddly open-minded for a homophobe.
Yes, I was.
Okay, so were there any like highlights in college, or when did you start to accept that you might date or end up with a guy?
At the end of my freshman year of college, I met a guy who only wanted to fuck me and wanted absolutely nothing else with me. And I think that's what awakened, like, oh, now
You
that
got
I
a taste
can't
of your own
have it-
medicine.
Yeah. Now that I couldn't have it, I was like, oh, I want it. So I had a crush on him for like a solid year.
Do you stand by that crush?
Not today. God,
Okay.
no.
Wait, well, okay, why God no?
Well, because I told him that I had a crush on him, and he was like, "Oh, I don't feel the same way." And I was like, "Oh, okay, then stop fucking me." And he just like kept doing it for a year. And so it like.
Are you still
know,
like mainly
me.
atop those days?
No, at the beginning I was very versatile. I wasn't any more of a top than I was a bottom.
Okay. And wait, okay, so is that did you feel connected to that? Like were you like, I just love sex, I don't care if I'm taking or giving?
Yeah. At that point, I was gonna take it however I had to.
Nice. Did you then or do you now? Because like the first time you hooked up, you guys sucked each other off. Did you quickly? Oh wait, what was your first time anal like?
Flingster. I don't think it was
What's
called
that?
Flingster at the time. It's like Omegle, but for
Like is that like chat roulette?
gay.
Or-
yes, chat roulette.
We had pink roulette. Did you ever hear of that? No, there's no way. You were
No.
literally in middle school.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Okay, don't say absolutely not like it's different technology. It's the same fucking technology.
So
But
you say.
so okay, so Flingster, is that specifically gay?
Well, you can, click your preferences.
Okay.
But at the time, I think it was just gay chat roulette. It's Flingster now. They keep changing.
Do you still use it?
Yeah, I do. I still definitely
And it
have
definitely
the hots for
it's the same thing where it sets you up with someone random.
Yeah,
And you just see if you want to engage.
Yep.
Wait, okay, but then you saw this guy.
I saw this guy. I saw that he was in Massachusetts. We were talking and jerking off probably. And then I asked where he was, and then he said Boston, and I said, oh, same. And then we met up, and I fucked him, and that was the first time fucking someone. And then probably
Did you
just
love it? Did you take to it like a duck to water? Have you ever heard that phrase before?
No, I have not.
It's because you see the little duckling and they just whoop.
Yeah,
and they,
no, I see it.
Okay.
I got it. But
I mean, was
I don't
it
know.
easy? Was it bumbly?
I don't remember it as great.
Okay.
It was a random dude. I remember feeling a little bit not gross about it. Like I was excited, but I wasn't that into the dude.
Sure.
And I remember that his room was messy.
Ew.
And I've never been that kind of girl.
Sure.
So yeah, it wasn't at all a highlight. My first time bottoming, however, was very sweet.
Tell us. We're seated. We're listening.
Well, I've always I met up with this dude, I think probably Tinder. I don't think I had Grindr at the time. That was too slutty.
That's
for me.
crazy
I
to go
was
from
like,
Flingster, but no Grinder.
No Grindr. I don't know why I had some sort of stigma against it, but I met up with this guy, I think from Tinder, and I've always had a thing for artists, I guess, because I've always wanted to be one and never felt like I have been. So he was a pianist. And yeah, we were hooking up and I was fucking him, and then he's like, have you ever gotten fucked? And I was like, no. And he's like, do you want to try? And I was like, yeah. And he just talked me through it.
This is all on the first hang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Went really slow.
Did he have a nice or a big wiener? Or
No, it was very manageable for a first time, which was also very helpful.
Yeah.
And yeah, just having somebody who was I felt like was taking care of me and not gonna, just take advantage. And it was good. It didn't hurt at all. When people told me that getting fucked for the first time hurt, I was like, can't relate.
My first guy was thick,
Oy.
and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
I was like, if this building caught on fire, I would have to just lay here and be burned to death because I can't walk there right now.
No. To this day, I will not take a thick dick. That's too much. And as a first time, oof.
I know,
Fuck that.
but I felt very accomplished after.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you eventually you're like, oh, okay, this
Well, not
this
you.
doesn't kill anymore. Not me. What?
Is that why you don't like getting fucked?
Oh no, I've
So you
gone
were
through. I go.
traumatized from your first time?
I'm like a humpback whale. It's every 3 years
I
I
see.
try to procreate.
I see.
And then
I see. It doesn't work.
well, no, it's great. Sometimes I just go in waves.
I mean the procreating.
Oh
it never
no,
takes.
God knows. I try.
Yeah.
I'm on my back, holding my legs up. I'm getting those pee sticks. Like, Shirley. What if I was pregnant one time? That'd be scary.
I'd be really jealous.
Would you marry me then if I could get pregnant?
I would have to. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this pianist was your first time getting fucked.
Yep.
It opened the door, I guess, to being verse.
Yep.
And then were you kind of did you like it?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
And then did you entered your verse era?
Yes.
Talk to me about how you kind of moved away from it. It's because you guys saw your dick and you were like, you need to fuck me with that.
That was always part of it. But also a lot of people see it and are like, oh no, that's
couldn't.
not happening. So no, I was pretty versatile. I mean, I didn't even know what douching was at the time. I remember the first time that I hooked up with a guy and he was going to fuck me. And then he was like, did you douche? And I was like, first of all, what is that?
Yeah, you're a
Second of all,
douche.
how dare you? Then when he explained...
First of all, what is that? Second of all, how dare you?
Yeah, once he explained what it was, I was like, no, I didn't fucking do that. I've never done that. I've never had to do that and had no issue. And he was like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck you then. And I was like pissed. I thought it was super fucked up that he was telling me what to do with my body.
Poop in my butt.
Yeah, there would never be. And then there was.
Me as someone who,
and well, not that time.
Okay, yeah.
Later on, I realized
you're playing
okay,
Russian roulette.
Douche. And that was a big deterrent.
Oh my God, yeah.
The work, putting in work. Ugh, the fuck. So I don't know. That was one of the things that kind of started making me want to bottom less. The whole cleaning out process, and yeah, then once I started doing porn, I realized like, oh, this is not what people want from me. So I started doing it less for work. And lately, I feel similarly to you, where like I'm sure it'll come back and I'll go through an era where I do want to get fucked all the time again. But especially ever since I got sober, like it's not really something that I crave anymore. I think when I used to, get blackout drunk, I'd be like, yes, fuck me, daddy. But now that I don't do that, it's like, that's so much work. It's gonna hurt, and then I'm gonna be sore, and then I'll just fuck you.
No, I relate. Well, not to me fucking apart, but like to the side behavior. Mm-hmm. So wait, since you brought up being sober, what was like, did you enjoy drunk sex? I know I did, I'll say. Because there's like this like lowered everything. Yeah. You're just like, you're going like based on like vibes and like feelings instead, like the racing thoughts are nowhere to be found. Yeah. Which is nice.
I mean, I don't remember most of it because I was a blackout drinker, but the ones that I do remember, yeah, I had fun. Not nearly as much fun as I'm having now.
On this podcast?
Yes. The most fun I've ever had.
Wait, you know what's so funny about 4 minutes ago when you said he had a messy room and I've never been that girl? Mm-hmm. Yesterday you told me a story about hooking up in an abandoned hotel. Yeah. Which is really more of a testament to like where drinking can take anyone.
100%.
Because you're not that girl, and like alcohol can turn you into that girl really quick.
I'll fuck anything with when I'm drunk.
Wow. Yeah. Hear that, viewer? You have a chance. Yep. If just you have a hole. Relapse. That's dark. Okay. So you've been sober. Yeah. Has your sex life? I know you've been sober less than 2 years.
Correct.
Has your sex life been better in those 2 years, or just different? Or
yes, better in the sense that I have it less, and that makes it better to just not crave it all the time, not be looking for it. And when I have it, it's not because I'm seeking validation or because I'm trying to compete and see like, ooh, can I fuck the hottest guy? Like, it's just because I want to. Now, I mean, for work, I have a lot of impersonal sex, but I don't really crave the casual sex as much as I used to when I wasn't sober.
Are you the type that as soon as you started drinking, you were going to crave sex shortly after?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Same. I always say it was like give a mouse a cookie, where it's like, oh, like when I drink, and I was like, okay, now like a little Coke would be good, and like maybe a cigarette, and you're like, okay, now I want a dick. Yeah. And it's like, gimme.
It's the perfect nightcap.
Yes. So sex has been less but better.
Yes. It's so fun to be able to be conscious enough to pull out all the stops. Like I love to be a very passionate, present, sexual partner. And yeah, I gotta say it. I get a huge ego boost from like, making them go, wow. So if I'm sober and present, I can make sure I pay close attention
You're more
to
in
them
tune.
And,
you remember things.
Yes.
You hit all the highlights.
Yes.
You got the moves, you got the intensity.
Check all the boxes.
You said you have impersonal sex for work, which makes absolute sense to me. Yeah. How often does it happen where you both are like way into it? Like, uh-oh.
I mean, I'm a perfectionist, so it happens often for them. But But that's just because I'm good at my job.
Oh my god!
I've done my research.
That's
you know?
so funny. I mean, I love the confidence. I love the confidence. You're breaking hearts left and right.
No, but seriously, yeah, I guess it happens. The people that I, work with also tend to be professionals who are like good at their job. So a lot of the time I have sex and I'm like, whoa, that was great.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily translate into an emotional connection. It's just sexual chemistry. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
And then do you often like you're leaving set or you're leaving a shoot and the person goes, I'd love to hang out sometime? Does that happen much?
It's happened. It's not the majority of the time. Usually it's like, I'd love to shoot again.
Got it.
The sex was good. The video is going to be good. And occasionally it'll happen where they, want to hang out outside the context of filming. I haven't really been available for that because I've been in a relationship for the last 2 years, but I guess now I am, so I'll have to report back.
You're the relationship you speak of, also a creator.
Yes.
That must be okay. Do you think two creators are poised for success or more so or less so than just your average pairing? Or do you think there are more challenges with you as a creator dating like a non-creator?
It's a hard question. I think with the right person, both could be true. I think I would love to date somebody who's not in my industry, who has absolutely no problems and insecurities. Because, yeah, there is the competitive factor that comes into play when you date another creator. But yeah, sometimes dating somebody who's in the industry makes it so much more likely that they'll understand. Mm-hmm. And also being able to create content with your partner, not having to meet up with like random people all the time to shoot with them and navigate that whole scene.
Must be a godsend.
Yeah. I mean, my ex and I had a security camera in our bedroom that was just recording
to catch
at all
everything.
times. Yeah, so we wouldn't even have to like plan a shoot. We would just be, fucking as we do every day. And then we'd be like, oh, that was good. Let's go like save that, recording.
Ring should give you guys a brand deal.
They should, honestly.
I want to live in that world where they're like, yes.
In the
like,
world of porn or the world where brands are just hitting you up to be like,
well,
here's money?
Not me specifically, but you even. Where it's like, we're all having sex. Mm-hmm. Why doesn't this brand also hit the demographic of people who would be like, guess what? We can catch someone sneaking into your window or you laying pipe on your boyfriend.
Laying pipe.
But like, that's why I have this podcast. I want people to be able to talk about sex more.
Yeah.
And like, that's a great perk to that. I don't even know if it's a ring, but like to that setup that like I didn't think about, to be honest. Yeah. And I guess people could use nefariously if they're like, I'm going to... Right. I've hooked up with so many guys. It just occurred to me that one of them could have like a video camera going.
Oh yeah.
And I think statistically it has happened.
Yeah.
But if it ever leaked, I think I would still look great in the video and I'd be the victim immediately.
Yes, you can get a whole lot of money out of them.
Actually,
just worked with somebody who
a lot of money.
Did that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wait, they sued someone?
Yeah, they found out that somebody was recording them and making money on OnlyFans from it, and they went through a whole like legal battle, and then after it all ended, they started doing OnlyFans. Because they like through the trial saw the content that they'd never seen, and they're like, damn, you look fucking good.
This jury finds you sexy.
And yeah, then they started doing it, and they're doing great.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then looking forward, do you have any like goals when it comes to your sex life or relationship status, or like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's the dream?
Yeah, not relationship status. Had enough for that in the last couple of years. So the goal, I guess, is to stay single for a while.
Oh, cute.
Focus on...
I don't think I knew that. As your friend, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, you never ask.
Well, some of your actions say otherwise.
We don't need to talk about that. Yeah, stay single so that I can focus on work, focus on my sobriety, developing good habits, working out, health, all of that bullshit, hobbies.
Have you found that there's substance abuse in the creator community?
Oh, God, yes.
Really?
Yeah. I just, this weekend, I was about to shoot with somebody, and we were talking about, what they're into, what I'm into, and it was a great pairing. Like, it was going to make for a great scene, and I was very excited for it. And then I kind of started getting this vibe.
Yeah.
And
isn't it so funny how imperceptible it is sometimes?
Yeah.
But it can be like in the lag of communication or the opposite. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I started getting this vibe mostly because of all of the stuff that he was into.
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is like sounding like somebody who's into partying would get into. And so then, I'm not necessarily proud of this, but whenever I get this inkling, rather than like being like, I'm sober, do you do that?
Yeah.
I try to kind of play like I'm not, because if I say I'm sober, like, do you party? They're going to say like, oh no.
Yeah.
So that they can still shoot the scene. So I guess I kind of like tricked him into thinking that I did stuff. And I didn't trick him. I just asked him in a way that would maybe suggest that I do. I was like, oh, like, you down for partying?
Oh, wow. Your Honor, leading the witness.
Because I wanted an honest answer.
Yeah.
And I wanted him to say like, no, I don't do that, because I don't want to shoot with people who are doing that.
And just saying like, do you party? Is that accusatory?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I'm not like...
No, I guess...
I'm trying to think of how... Because I encounter this too as someone who's on Grindr randomly, like at different hours of the night. And obviously there's the danger zone from like 11 p.m. to like 4 a.m. where you're like, if you're having
There's
a
nothing
conversation with someone, like one of you is on drugs.
100%.
But I'll be like, I'll say, have you taken any drugs today? Or are you on any drugs today? To be kind of like vague.
Yeah, but even that sounds like a little
I know, like
accusatory.
A cop.
Yeah. It sounds like a fucking cop.
You been drinking tonight, son? Okay, so you said,
and then he was.
Are you down to party? And he said, I am right now.
And he was like, oh yeah, I'm into... No, but he said like, I'm into it. And so I stopped answering.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I would challenge you in the future to be like, oh, okay, I'm actually just starting like a sober journey, and like I'm not judging. I just like it's too precarious of a situation. Like I may be tempted.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you can say that, and they'll be like, I've kind of been sober or curious about that too.
That's true. And there's still time. I haven't fully ghosted him yet because this happened like 2 days ago. So I could reach back out, and now you're making me, think I should.
Oh, no, I'm not. And that, I didn't mean to be like judgy or.
No, but I don't like ghosting people. And I think, it's the human thing to do, to give him an explanation and be like, hey, honestly, I'm sober, so I don't, And it's not even that I'm scared that he would be high during it. It's just, if you're like doing meth, then you're probably having sex with a lot of people who aren't very careful. And I'm in an industry where I have to be careful.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You just assess. It's like a risk assessment thing, plain and simple. And when there's other creators out there that you can work with, and there's no like, deadline.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's play a quick round of hot or not. This is where I list things, and you tell me if you find them hot or not.
Okay, I'm gonna say hot to everything.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah, you gotta challenge me.
Group sex.
Hot.
Do you ever feel what?
But like, I like to spectate and like fuck one, maybe two dudes, and then just run around being like, hee hee.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, and then is this like like a sex party situation, or
yes.
Okay?
I love them because I love being naked in public spaces, but not necessarily because I'm wanting to like fuck 20 dudes in the same night.
Because you are a voyeur.
Yes.
You're not as much of an exhibitionist. Exhibitionists like to be watched.
I like to be watched while I'm sitting there looking pretty with my big hog, not like fucking 20 dudes,
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. So you're in that environment. You do strike me as a horny person.
100%.
No part of you is like, I'm a stallion. I want to like fuck all these like muscle bottoms.
Not all of them, no. I rather like wait for the right one.
Oh, the glass slipper bottom.
Yeah. Well, I wait around, I walk around, I make sure I like figure out who's the one that I want to put the work into, and then I make that happen. Because also, like, as a top in these contexts, one can only shoot so many loads. So if I give it to somebody and then I turn around,
he walks in the room.
And what am
And
I
you're
gonna
like, give
do?
me that load back. That's so romantic.
Yeah. I know a lot of greedy bottoms who would say that.
Give me that load.
Yeah.
Or they go, there's like a bottom like
Scoop it
fight,
out.
like a slap fight for loads. Come.
Hot.
You
Yeah.
like it.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Where's your
I love getting a facial and then walking around in public with it on my face.
Okay. I got a blowjob once.
Uh-huh.
And the guy, like, I was coming and he angled it to be on his face. And then he put on his jacket and walked out of my home.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Was that me? Because I love doing that.
that's so... Okay. So talk to me about the other side of that real quick. How much do you walk around? And is the goal for someone to be like, I think that guy has cum on his face?
No, I mean, I don't actually want to be seen by like the straight girl walking her dog.
Yeah.
It's also because it gives me content. So then I like walk to my car and like take a video of me like, you know, taking all of the cum off of my face and eating it. And it's like, ooh, guess what I just did, fans?
Wow.
That's a big motivator.
Cum also is less appealing to me as it sits out and gets cold.
Yeah, and all crusty.
Oh,
Try.
not cum chips. You're like,
Yeah. But it's so fun. Didn't you used to do the Elmer's glue thing
oh,
when you were
of
little?
course,
Yeah,
obviously.
so it's the
Oh,
same
that's good to
idea.
know. Nothing's changed in 15 years of childhood. But yeah, the peel.
15, that's generous.
No, it's not. It's accurate.
Yeah, I guess it is. I've never done the math. Yeah.
You're 24. I'm 39.
Yeah. 15.
Oh, you're too dumb.
I
You're
am
too dumb to do the
Just a
math.
dumb jock, dumb
15
cock.
for every inch of your penis.
Okay, well,
How
let's
big is
not
your penis?
exaggerate. 8.5.
Nice. Around? I'm kidding.
No,
Could you
but
imagine?
I don't know. That's what gets me. That's what I'm famous for, not the length.
Girth?
The girth, yeah.
Oh my God. 8.5 is long, though.
Yeah, but in
you
the
like
porn
soda can?
world, no, not
Okay.
soda can level. That's
But bigger than a Red Bull?
Yeah.
Is it even? Or does it get big at one, like the middle?
No, it's mostly even.
Okay. Are you cut or uncut?
Uncut.
Nice. I want my foreskin back so bad.
People grow it back.
Foreskin, if you're watching this, come home.
Yeah, I have a friend who's been growing it back for
I don't
a
know if I
while.
believe in that. They like literally pull, like they hang like weights from it to like drag it down.
It's working. I mean, it's not as like long as mine, but he definitely has way more foreskin than he did 2 years ago.
Doesn't it like ruffle at the edge? Like it
Ruffle.
It doesn't like go in. I've seen them kind of like they like okay, at the end of a balloon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of like whoop, it's bloop.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that either. It looks like you got hit with a firework.
It does look like that.
Okay, body hair.
Yes. God, yes. Oof. Lack of body hair is a no.
Okay, now
Like
we're getting somewhere.
A shaved penis.
That's a
no.
real divide. Oh, a penis without body hair looks alien.
Yes.
It's just like if that were me, I'd be like, okay, we'll have that removed. Like whatever is like below the smooth part, like just take that off
Oof,
because
yeah.
it looks like a growth.
Yeah.
Balls.
Balls. Yeah. Sit on my face.
Okay. Gaping holes.
No, because I want to see you struggle.
And we're back to Home Alone. It's like, you want to be like,
Yeah. If you're not loud, it's a turn off.
wow. Okay. Also, like, I've topped some looser holes, and
You
it's like,
have.
it's not very fun. At least,
No.
I mean, I'm not your size, but it's like to not have any friction or like any.
Yeah. What's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? Okay, water sports,
Yes.
both directions.
Yes.
Nice. I guess I've always, and my listeners know this, I've like watched water sports porn. It's like almost like the bottoming thing where I'm like, oh, that's hot. But then I have yet to meet the man that I'm like, he's hot and but I'm not convinced like he's been drinking water.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I just can't blindly walk into that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I think it has to be slightly planned because I would never
Spur of the moment.
spur of the moment piss on somebody who when after I haven't like drank liters and liters of water. Because
Totally.
I love it if it's like, oh, I'm just getting sprayed by a penis hose.
Sure.
But if there's
who
like
among us wouldn't like that?
right. But if there's flavor or color or smell, no, I want water.
Like sometimes I have just had a Celsius and we're dealing with like Technicolor urine.
Yeah, that must be wild. Oof, yeah, your pee must be crazy.
It has like texture. It almost looks like.
Oh God.
I'm kidding.
Sick.
I'm kidding.
Sure.
Okay. Have you ever done the wax thing where you drip wax?
Oh, I thought you were talking about made a mold.
Oh,
so I
have
could
you
sell
done that?
Those? No, I haven't, but
You-
I've been
Geo.
wanting to. Yeah.
You are leaving money on the table.
I know. I need to get on the whole merch thing.
Dude, even the horny sober men that accost you every day,
Yeah.
you'd be like, if you touch me again, you need to buy one of these.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Okay, you should do that, and you should also make that a video.
Yes.
And you should make it a
100%.
video that you could blur for like TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm doing. And you're like, ah! But
It is
have
a
you
little
ever dripped
scary.
wax on yourself?
Not in the context of sex. No.
Oh, we're back to the Elmer's glue thing.
Yes, for funsies. 100%.
Yeah. God, back in my day, again, like we had just discovered fire. But like candles and like incense and like matches were like a source of entertainment. Like just like, does this burn? Like,
Your skin?
no, just like for people my
Oh.
age, we were like, I don't know, like putting a Skittle over an open flame and
Right.
seeing what happens.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Again,
When I was little, people used to like, not people, this
You?
kid that I would hang out with. This
Crush
is not a good
bugs?
story. Yeah, he'd like, there was a lot of cockroaches in Spain and he'd like step on them. But you know, those bitches are hard to kill. So they usually wouldn't be dead. And then he'd pick them up and then he'd like put a lighter to
That's-
them and they would scream.
that's horrible.
They go like, "Ee!"
Horrible.
Yeah, fucking horrible.
Did you have fireflies in Spain?
No fireflies.
We had it's so funny. It's one of the most magical parts of growing up in Missouri, of all places. Lots of fireflies. So at night, you'd go out to like a field and it'd be like, bloop, bloop.
I thought that was like fake until I moved to this country.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But my mom, the sick little freak she is, as a kid, would squish them and smear the glow stuff places.
Oh God.
I know. Those magical things she would fucking pluck from the sky and be like,
Jesus. Ew.
I know. Okay. Dad boy role play.
Yeah. Hot.
But you're always the dad.
I'm always the dad.
Wait, are you ever the aggressive boy to the dad?
No, I do love what's it called? Family Cuckold.
Oh.
Have you watched that porn? It's
I'm
like
assuming it's like
genre of porn.
step siblings, or is it straight up blood?
It's usually like straight and yeah, it's like the
The stepdaughter
the
fucking
son's coming into the bedroom and being like, "You don't know how to fuck mom right, so we're gonna fuck her for you." That was I had a phase with that. And I thought it was the whole like humiliating
Humiliation,
dads
yeah.
is my brand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I tend to usually film with older men.
I did
I'm
not
always
know
the dom
that.
top, so it's
And you're degrading?
yes.
Like, you wrinkly son of a bitch.
not like that,
Oh,
but
okay.
if you're into it, then yeah, we could explore that.
Hey, I'd have to have wrinkles first.
Yeah. No, I was talking about a hypothetical person.
Oh, got it. But you're like, okay, so degradation, do you find that hot? Like, degrading? Like, do you slap and spit on people?
Yes, and I find it hot being done to me as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Hence why I'm into water sports both ways. It's so degrading.
Interesting. Okay. Feet.
Yeah. Less for the fetish, more for the fact that they have a lot of like pleasure
Appeal.
points.
Oh.
Like never was curious about feet and never wanted to touch somebody else's feet until somebody like started worshiping my feet, and I was like, whoa, that feels way better than I expected. And then I was like, oh, I want to make people feel that way. So I'll like usually give it a test and see how sensitive people's feet are. And if I like give it a little nibble and they like it, then I'm like, okay, they're going to like this.
It's very hot. One of the last times I got fucked was I was on my back, feet were by his head, and he kept like engaging with my feet, like grabbing them and like maybe like sucking on two of the toes or like, yeah, just like licking the arch or something.
Yeah.
And it was like deeply intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprisingly intense.
Okay. Tattoos and piercings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
What are some of the traits that you find the hottest? Body hair sounds like one of them.
Yes.
Are you muscle over
No, muscle gets in the way.
Okay.
Too much muscle gets in the way. It's never fun to fuck a muscly dude, especially if they're very cut and there's no like padding.
Sure, and it's like fucking a doorstop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, not muscle. Usually, yeah, hairy. I guess the age thing doesn't really matter. You can be 50, you can be 20. I'm down.
Look at you. A top for the people.
Yeah. As long as you can take dick but not too well, then...
Oh, okay, Goldilocks. Goldie Cox. This butthole's just right. Okay, and then I guess the last thing is, what's some advice you'd give to your younger self before you began your sexual journey?
Ooh. God, I mean, other than just like come out, you fucking wussy.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like, my life would be so much better if I had come out sooner.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
You could be dead.
You know? Then I could be dead, and I wouldn't be so like good at sports because I wouldn't have pretended for so long. So that's a
I'm
plus.
gonna need you to prove that.
Oh, I will.
You don't seem that
Let's go.
coordinated to me.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Oh, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get my backwards fucking hat on.
Right. I wouldn't be able to do that show either because I wouldn't, have all the practice being straight.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything happens for a reason, vibes.
Yeah. Come out, sing, dance,
Cute.
do your thing.
And then the last thing, where can the Tower Bottoms find, love, and support you?
You can find, love, and support me at Geo Scar XXX on Just for Fans and OnlyFans, at Sergio Go on Instagram, SIRGEOGO.
SIRGEOGO.
Yes.
And you'll find him through me because I follow you on Instagram.
Correct.
Yay! I love you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this.
I love you too. Thank you for having me.